Well, my friends, I've been watching the news, and as many as you know, we're back in a war. It looks like it's full blown to me. I'm not 100% sure why we're in it, but I actually get different responses from different conservative people that I listen to. And all I know is I don't want soldiers to die. I worry about draft, bringing back a military draft. I worry about civil unrest. uh, these people can actually got some type of missiles that may be able to reach this country. And the Bible tells us of wars and rumors of wars, don't it? And we're not to worry. But I do believe that we should prepare ourselves best we can for if you can't afford the worst case scenario of like getting out. At least being able to take care of your family as a wife and mother or just a husband. Um, I started going through my cabinets again, my pantries. They kind of gotten cluttered up. They're pretty stocked right now, but a lot of it is just I need to straighten it up and organize it and see where I'm weak on it. Um, I bought a couple more cans of Keystone. This is the chicken, but this was cheaper than the beefs. The beefs are like, seem like they're going up to like $13, but that's about how much a pound of beef is, a ground beef or whatever. And this is already pre-cooked. You just have to warm it up, and it's good. It's got nothing but salt and water in it, and you don't have any other ingredients. And that's a good thing to prep on just for long-term storage. This has a November 2030 Best By date, so of course it would go past that. But I got a couple more of those, and I've been trying to get a few things that are just instant that you can add just water to. I'm getting back my bread and flour and all that, so I can go back to right now using my bread machine more. But I'm going to, which is very old, so I didn't get to use it all winter. So I'm hoping it still works. If it don't, I have so many recipes. I've seen some 2 ingredient recipes for flour and biscuits and things like that. So I'm going to try to get all that stored up. I've got, you need to get plenty of water, should be your first priority. And if you have weapons and things like that for just civil unrest, it might be a good idea to just make sure they're cleaned. I don't know. I've used them to learn how to do things, but that's like the firing range, but that's it. And I don't know what I would do. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that subject, but I'm more prepping for like what I can do at my home and keeping it, having safety, having medicines on hand. I'm fixing to order all our prescriptions 2 weeks in advance. I usually stay about, right now, 5 months ahead on all my prescriptions. And the way I do that is before they come due, I go ahead and order them 2 weeks ahead of time. Normally, the insurance will go ahead and pay that 2 weeks ahead. And so by the end of the year, you're ahead in a 90-day case. You're by the end of the year, you're over a month ahead. But I do have other ways to filter water. We have life straws. We have bottled water. We have a Berkey water system that I've never put out. I bought it 5 years ago and never put it out because I was trying to save the filter. I do have a rain barrel. It's a collapsible rain barrel that I ordered about the same time, about 5 years ago. And it was during the virus time, and things were bad, and I was really highly prepping during that time. And I've kind of let like vitamins and things like that get down. I usually had 2 or 3 ahead on those. So I'm going to try to go down and buy extra as I go when I go to the store. I know prices are already going up because gasoline went up 50 cents a gallon overnight here. It was $2.38.9 yesterday morning when I took my dad down to fill up his gas cans. And My husband and I went last night to finish up filling up my gas in my car, and it was still 238.9 this morning. Walmart had it at 289.9, so it went up 50 cents a gallon overnight. So I would advise you, if you have not filled up your tanks, to get that done. I feel like I'm in that mode I was when the virus hit. I saw it coming in like December, and as soon as it hit Washington State, I bought alcohol, mask, all these things, and I didn't even know if it would work, but it did. That was the things I needed. I already had masks on hand because that's N95s. I had those on hand from years ago, a few years ago, that I bought a big box just to keep on hand for. Actually, I got them for like if there was ever a nuclear bomb. I do have. I can't remember what they're called, the pills that you take for the thyroid, but I think they're getting close to being out of date. So I do need to check those and see if I need to order a few more. It's some scary stuff. I mean, you can't be sitting in your house eating as much as you want. And so you don't want to do that while your neighbors don't have anything. If something bad was to happen, or cooking, or they smelling stuff. So I don't really know what's going to happen in a situation like that. Thankfully, right now, I have like a couple of my dad and a widow lady next door, which is welcome to come in. And so is many of my neighbors. I couldn't leave them without anything, I know. And I know Jesus wouldn't either. But I think we'd all probably in the neighborhood have a big cookout, trying to cook up all the freezer stuff at that time, especially if it's in the summer, because it gets so miserably hot down here. But yeah, I think I have the water situation under control. And in the wintertime, the heating, I've got sleeping bags all now for everyone. I bought more of the lights from Amazon where they run on batteries. We do have a battery radio now. Make sure you have that and plenty of batteries, because chargeable stuff, you charge it once and you may not be able to charge it again. And I cannot afford solar panels. So I do have like a little charger for a phone, but your phones may not even work. You just never know. But I do have a set of walkie-talkies. I don't know if that would work in a situation like that, but I have one that my son has that lives close by. My dad has one and we have one. I keep one in my car, actually, in a bug-in bag is what I call it, not a bug out. And it has, when I was working, it has items in there where I could have walked home, because it was about, I worked about 3 miles away. And it had water and little rain gear and flashlight and stuff like that. So it's a good idea to get things like that, because you just never know. I guess I've seen too many shows where all of a sudden everything stopped and people don't really understand why. Their cars are no longer running, there's no power in the house, and then their phones are out. That usually means a nuclear EMP if everything went out. So if you notice one morning you have no power in your house and your phone doesn't work, go out and try to start your car. And if it doesn't, then you need to, if it doesn't start, then you need to go ahead and go get your stuff and try to get somewhere safe, or go to the store, get to the store and get what you need before everyone else figures it out. I know this is some really doom and gloom stuff I'm talking about, but I have actually, this was actually a hobby of mine for a few years. Ever since, I'd say 2000, I started putting up these with oil lamps. I don't use them a whole lot right now because I'm trying to, I want to conserve the oil until I need them as candles and battery operated lights best I can. You know, it's not going to be forever term that I have things, but at least give my family a shot. And that's all I can do. People say, I am ready to be, you know, the Lord, if he's ready to come, then he's ready to come. But I do have family members that are not ready. And I would rather wait just for them. And, but I want all of you to take care. Don't worry, but maybe just go down and get some extra things. Something I've thought about and read, and obviously seen a lot on the internet, is what if you did have a nuclear? I'm about blast or something. I'm about 100 miles from Shreveport, and they have Parkstell Air Force Base, so that is a target and 100-mile radius. So I definitely would need to get in the bathroom, tape it up, have water, and you have about 15 minutes, they say, to do all this. So that would really be tough. But if you have things kind of gathered up, you might get in there. And after 3 days, it's down to about 1% radiation. So that's what you want to try to do, is try to make it that long at least. And I don't know. I don't know how we survive with the food. I really don't know. But I'm trying to just do little things that I can just to mainly cut prices and save on some money, because it's just sometimes you just get so weary. It seems like it's constantly something. It doesn't, to me, matter who's in office. It's constantly something. I can't remember the last time I felt relaxed about this country, and it's probably when I was a child, because I didn't know. Because even the years, you had George Bush in there, you had 9/11, Obama came in there, and you had, then you had World Trade Center, which was 9/11. Obama came in. I was constantly afraid that my sons would be drafted into the Army, because that's my youngest one. Both of them had to do selective services then. They are now 40, almost 44 and 39. So I'm hoping that that'll keep them out. But I so worry about everyone else's children. Uh, it's just awful that we can't just stop all this. But there's always been fighting in the Middle East, always, ever since biblical times. It's always happened, and I don't know why we think we can fix it now. Anyway, I'm done on my soapbox. I hope I didn't mean to, you know, make anyone upset, or anyone not just agree or disagree. It's not even a political video I'm doing. I'm just upset with all of it because honestly, I'm just tired. I'm tired about all of this, and you just want some peace. And so your peace will come from the Lord. Stay in the Word and stay in prayer, and just take care of your home and your household in the best you can for anything that could happen without worrying yourself to death. Stay alert when you go out, and hug your loved ones. Take care. God bless. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.